Waiting. So, hello guys. Welcome to my stream. There's nobody here yet, so I'm just gonna talk to myself. Yay, I know, right? Sounds interesting. I'm sorry if this lighting's kind of bad. I'll just give me a second and I'll. Hey, who's live? Who's watching? Hey. Let me just open up the. Yep, let me just open up my account. Hey, Ulysses, nice to see you here. Hey, who else has joined? What is the stream for? The stream is basically I want to give out an important announcement, and also there's something that I wanted to share about some of my future plans. So yeah, the group and on yeah. So who else is here, guys? Please keep commenting. Keep asking questions. For once, there's a good amount of people. I wanna have an important announcement. So please. Hello, guys. So, does anybody have any questions? I'm so excited for the stream. Thanks a lot, Ben. That means a lot, though. So I'll just post about it. Yeah. So do remember that, hey Johan. So I do remember I do want to make a very important announcement, especially regarding what happened over the last week, especially with Southwest Airlines. Since I have only half an hour on the stream, I won't be keeping it this long because I'm trying to reestablish this. So it's gonna take a while for me to get the whole thing back and so for the first, I'll keep it just to half an hour. So first of all, I want to make an important announcement. There was recently a very tragic loss aboard a Southwest flight called 13 It was headed from New York to Dallas Love Field, and it was a 737 as consistent throughout consistent throughout Southwest Airlines fleet. It was a 737, and one of the engines had an uncontained explosion, and there was like one of the fan blades from the engine. One of the fan blades from the engine got sucked in, and there was an uncontained explosion. So it was basically at the height, at the altitude, and there was the explosion. The window broke, and one of the lady almost got sucked out. She was a bank executive. I don't want to name. Because of course ethical reasons. So she was a bank executive traveling. And I can't name people, especially on such a public platform. So she was traveling. Yeah, it was actually a pretty tragic loss. She was hurt because the window broke and the glass, like a lot of the glass, hit her face. She later on passed away because of the injuries, which was very sad. Which brings me, yeah, it would have been bad. She didn't get sucked out. She almost got sucked out. It was a very tragic loss. But recently, a man uploaded his Facebook live video when the window broke and there was a decompression in the cabin. People were unable to breathe. Of course, the oxygen mask dropped in. One of the people recorded a video and he posted it on Facebook, and it has been found. I won't be showing you the photo. You can search it online because of privacy and copyright reasons. I won't show it live, but do remember that it was found that nobody was wearing the mask properly. The oxygen mask. Hey Farhan. The oxygen mask is supposed to be on your face and your nose, but it was found that nobody had paid attention to the safety briefing before the flight, and it was only on their mouth. It was only on their mouth. The mask is supposed to go all over your face. But so it has been found that a lot of people ignore the safety instructions. Everyone does. Hey Desha, hey Euless, hey Johan, hey Petra. So it was found that a lot of people don't pay attention. I'm gonna be honest, even I don't pay attention, but every flight, you should read the safety manuals, and you should know that the mask goes over your nose and your mouth. This is something very important, because if it was only over your mouth, it could cause you breathing problems. So it's very important. This is what I wanted to get out the notice for. This is what my major motive for the live stream is. Euless, hello. I do pay attention most of the time, but at one point I'm like, yeah, I've seen this before so many times. But it's important to realize that we need to watch this, because even though your chances on dying on an airplane are 1 in 5 million, it's very less. But it does not mean you can ignore the safety instruction, and you should actually update yourself every time you board a flight. Just read the safety manual, guys. It's not going to take you time. It's just going to take you 5 minutes. Even if you don't like it, hey Isaiah, even if you don't like it, just read through it, all right? Because it can be the fine line between saving yourself and putting yourself in trouble and making things worse for you. So hello Rishabh. What do you mean it's literally just pictures? What do you mean just do it? Yeah, see? It's just pictures, right? You can easily see and notice it has to go over your whole face. And remember, this is not exactly the time where you should be sitting on your phone texting people. Not exactly the point, all right? You're supposed to be saving yourself and then caring towards others. So this is what my important notice was. Read the safety manuals. And please pay attention the next time, the safety video is going on and they're instructing. Read the manual. Watch the instruction, even if it takes 5 minutes, all right? If you're on the screen, you don't have an option, right? Just see it. Thank you, Petra. Now I'm open to questions. So you guys have about... If I don't turn on airplane mode... No, the airplane won't crash, Isaiah. The crashing is just too much of a big time. Sorry, I'll just move the camera. Crashing just seems like a bit too much. But it does interfere with the navigational systems because of the waves. What's better, Korean airline or Japan? I've never been on either one of them, Yohan. So I can't actually place which one. But I've heard ANA and JEO are the better ones than Korean Air. Isaiah, your airplane mode restricts you for contacting the ground, right? So it does not interfere with the systems of the airplane. If I turn on airplane mode, no, it won't turn into an airplane, Farhan. But yeah, you should always turn on the airplane mode, because that allows the pilots to navigate and use the system without any interference from your devices. It's called an airplane mode because you're traveling in an airplane. For example, if it's called the night mode, does not mean it gets turned into night. You turn it on if it's night. It's similar to that. Similar. If you're in an airplane, you turn on the airplane mode, and it has some restrictions. Right, Isaiah? I know you guys are up to nothing good. I know you guys are here to make fun of me, but I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing this. Your Game Boy doesn't have an airplane mode. Yes, that's why I think you shouldn't use... Hello, Junyan. The restrictions are basically it does not allow Wi-Fi. You can turn on the Wi-Fi, but you shouldn't until unless the aircraft offers Wi-Fi and then you want to connect to it. And it restricts your cellular data or any cellular connections. Bro, my phone claimed it could turn into an airplane. Johan, I know you don't have such a phone. Too much PDA. Good point, Isaiah. There's no helicopter mode, but I feel airplane mode should also apply to helicopter mode. Should. I haven't been on a helicopter, so I can't say that. Alright. What do you guys got? Farhan, I don't think you should use your Game Boy unless it's allowed by the airline. So you should check the airline policy first, or even email them if you have to. Alright, don't just start playing on your Game Boy. Don't just start playing on your Game Boy on the flight. You should actually ask the airline first or the air hostess if Game Boys are allowed, since it does not have an airplane mode. My favorite airplane has to be the 777X. It's still not launched, but it's one amazing looking plane. Its wings can fold. Its wings can actually fold. So the wingtips, it actually just folds up. So for example, if it's like this, it's just gonna fold up. It's gonna be a Yulish Yuan does not have an iPhone 100. He has an Android. Do you think I can hijack an airplane with my iPhone? Yeah, if you're playing an airplane simulator game. He doesn't have Android 100, Isaiah. Also, Farhan, you can hijack your plane with if you have a flight simulator. So just keep playing on your phone with the airplane mode on. I wanted to bring you guys an update about the channel, what might be coming in more soon. So over the spring break that's coming up, I'm going to be traveling to Hanoi. It's going to be a short flight. A lot of you might have been on the flight. It's a morning flight, about 11 o'clock. But I'm hoping it's a 787 because, no, you don't. I'm hoping it's a 787 or a A350. But if it's the standard A321, I don't think it's gonna be much of a flight, but yeah, I'm gonna be vlogging. And over my summer break, there's gonna be a longer trip, which is gonna be to the United States. I'm gonna be traveling to US. I'm gonna be traveling to Dallas, to be specific. So, that's why. So, what's K53? Korean Air 53. It's a flight going from Seoul to Honolulu, delayed by 33 minutes. Yay, thank you. The airplane parachute. Oh wait, are you talking about the concept of the airplane parachute? It's about where the cabin is like a different thing. It's a different thing. I know who's in there, Johan. I'm getting it. I'm getting the message that you're trying to send. The body of the aircraft, the cabin will detach itself from the rest of the aircraft and the cockpit if there's an emergency. So it's just going to detach, and it's going to have really big boats below it, the inflatable boats and parachutes. That's going to help it slow down and land softly. Yeah, but it's a really good concept. It's being tested now, where if an aircraft takes off and it has a problem, so you can just drop off the cabin and the cockpit and the engines with the fire maybe can just go away. Do pilots allow people to go into the cockpit? Yeah, there's actually so how do I get a free first class ticket trip? Like Casey Neistat? Farhan, I love you so much. You watch Casey Neistat. He's like my idol. He's the most amazing vlogger I've ever seen. He's amazing at this. First class ticket, first of all, you need to find out Emirates partners. Emirates partners, maybe get a credit card that allows you to get more and more airline points and then convert them to Emirates points. So you might get Emirates Skyboards membership. I have a blue level, which is like the lowest one. But I do have Emirates membership because then it gives you like a preference. Then they give you a preference if there's a free business class seat or a first class seat, they're gonna upgrade you. Thanks a lot, Yohan. That's not helping. So they're gonna upgrade you to business. It takes a while. Depends if the airline has a traveling system. For example, if I travel 1,000 miles, um, if I travel 1,000 miles, I might get 1,500 points. But some airlines have, if I spend $1,000, I get 1,500 points or 2,000 points. There's different based on revenue based and mileage based. Isaiah, to answer your question about if people are allowed, they actually are, but it's on pilot's discretion, of course. For example, if you're at the cruise mode, it's a long flight, they're just gonna, relax. So you might as well ask the air hostess, politely. Depends on what airline you're going with. If it's Emirates, you ask them. They're really nice. They're gonna let you in. I haven't asked, so my bad. But if you're traveling with something like Spirit or something, you wouldn't want to take that. But you should ask either. You should ask either after you've landed or during the cruise point. But don't ask for too much. Don't ask, hey, I can touch that. Can I touch that? Can I look at that? Can I steer that? Don't do that. They're just gonna kick you off the cockpit and then just ask you to return back to your seat. And then there might be TSA blacklist problems and stuff. I said to get those points, it's gonna take a while. You can't actually hack into these systems. So basically, these are credit cards. For example, so check out the points guy. I'll post the link to the points guy. And my favorite written blogger, which is Ben Schlappig. So check them out. So you're going to get a much better idea from these two links that I've just posted. Rishabh, there will be no streaming tomorrow. Sorry. But these two guys are really expert. These guys travel in business and first class. These three guys inspired me. Ben Schlapping, Brian Kelly, and Casey Neistat. These guys are like my inspiration as to, working on all this. Sam Chu is also one of them. He's really good, but I don't exactly like his videos. But he does travel pretty amazing. What do you think about the bus in Fortnite? I don't play Fortnite, Ulyss, or PUBG. I don't play PUBG or Fortnite. Do you think it's realistic? What's realistic? Search a battle bus. What are you guys making me do? No, I don't think that's realistic. Alright. Does anybody have any travel or airplane questions? Because I'm not going to answer to you guys if you guys keep asking me these kind of questions. Alright? I'm not going to answer to these kind of questions. This isn't what the stream is for. Alright? You guys have about 11 minutes. On the A360 does not exist. Can a flight take off and land in the same time? No. If you're talking about the same flight, no. No, that's not possible. At least at the same location. Do you know how to fly a plane? No. Ashutosh, I want to learn how to do that. But if you're talking about, do you ever learn how to, or just as a passenger? I learned how to be an amazing passenger, not an amazing pilot. To be a pilot, you need to have a lot of consecutive things going on in your mind at the same time. A lot of variables, a lot of situations, a lot of answers to things. But I'm not that much of a concentrative person. I can lose attention really quick. That's why I'm not really meant for being a pilot though. I'm not good at noticing things, even if they're right in front of me. To be a pilot, you need to be able to notice things that are not in front of you. That are like, you're seeing signs up, but it's not clear. Even clearly put forward things I am unable to see. Iris, to answer your question, a flight can take off and land at the same time, but not at the same. And not at the same airport. It can be at different locations because of the time zone changes. So, for example, when you're traveling from here to here to Dallas. Um, how about anything related to planes, like working at an airport? I could do that actually. I'm looking forward to joining Emirates. Maybe not as a cabin crew, but maybe even as maybe as maybe as an airline staff, maybe as an executive in the management, but not exactly as the cabin crew or pilot. So Irish, to answer your question, it was if I take off from Hong Kong, if I take the two o'clock flight and I fly to Dallas, it's gonna land at 4 p.m. Same time zone. Different time zones but similar time. So if I travel to LA, maybe it's gonna land at the same time. Sorry, very sorry about that. I'm gonna major most probably in business management. Most probably want to do business management, maybe marketing or international management. Um, if you had a choice, would you want to be a pilot? I would love to be. I actually have the choice, but I don't want to choose it because I'm not going to be very good at it. I know that because being a pilot requires a lot, and I just don't have that much of a concentration level to be able to take on things at the same time. A pilot needs to be able to really. Yeah, thanks for summarizing that. Yeah, man. Huh. Okay, what do you guys have next? My dream job. Desha, I don't exactly have a dream job, but maybe yeah. My dream job would be to. My dream job would be to join Emirates. Can a plane? Yeah, there's well, not commercial aircraft. Commercial aircraft can't actually take off vertical. So there's two types of vertical. My favorite plane is the 777X. What did you have this morning? I'm not gonna answer that. If both the pilots died, there would still be people. There would still be people who were much more smarter and much more smarter and experienced than I am, maybe. But if they didn't have a choice, air traffic controller is always trained to handle these kind of situations. Not gonna answer that what I had for lunch either. Um, they're gonna always have people that as backups. Um, okay, wait, guys, slow down. They'd always have people as a backup, or otherwise the air traffic control would guide me through as to how to land the thing. My favorite plane is 777X. There's no commercial aircraft that can take off like this vertically, but they can take off like this without any passengers and payload. So yeah, you can't have people on board if you're taking off. So if you're going like this, yeah, you can't do this. I still have to have dinner. Desha, about the MH370, Yuan, I'm not going to talk about 911. That's a very, very, very sensitive issue. Smallest plane ever would be Cessna 172. Desha, about the MS370, I don't think there's still an answer unless we were able to find more clues because like there's no traces of it actually. Um, so there's not exactly a way you can pinpoint as to what happened. Um, Fastest plane ever. Commercial airplane has to be the Boeing 747, and other ones have to be military aircraft, but I don't know. Um, I should see 9/11 is a sensitive issue, right? And I don't exactly like talking about it because of copyrights and privacy problems. Um, because I am questioning. See, 9/11 is just an issue I don't like talking about because it's sensitive, right? Not everybody is okay about it. 9/11's caused a lot of problems in the aviation industry. It's brought about a lot of security, but not because of privacy and ethical reasons. I don't want to talk about it on such a public platform. 9/11 is something you don't actually discuss about. I'm not an expert on anything. Nor am I someone who has to have a viewpoint on this because it didn't affect me indirectly either. So that's why. Yoan. What do you expect from the aviation industry in the near future? Thanks a lot, Ayush. I love you. You joined. The aviation industry is seeing a lot. Um, rise of budget carriers. I would say rise of long haul budget carriers. For example, Norwegian Air wants to start a flight from South America to all the way to Australia and then on to Singapore, which is gonna be, which is good. Actually, I love you too. All right, but you're smarter than I am. You know this. But ultra long haul seems to be the future. Budget carriers are seeing a lot of growth, and two engine twin aisle aircraft are seeing much more of a better future than higher capacity four engine aircraft. You cannot fly for $1. You can fly for £1, Ulysses. Ryanair has some nice tickets every once in a while from London to Dublin. Actually, I love you too, alright? Can you get high for $1? I don't know. Alright, so the aviation industry is seeing a lot of growth. So some of the main points would be ultra long haul, low cost. The technological developments, actually, like the last milestone I would consider for the industry would be London to Australia, London, for example, London to Sydney. That's called the Kangaroo Route. And Alan Joyce, the Qantas CEO, says that he's challenged both Airbus and Boeing as to build an aircraft that's going to allow us to fly directly, by Petra. What are the chances when I get in five? No, there's no chance of you crashing because of you gaining 5 kg. But there's a lot of technological development. I think engine efficiency has to be one, and then customer experience, of course. The Kangaroo Route is basically something that's been operated by Qantas for a long time after the World War II. Which was a flight from Sydney to London, but it used to take nine stops in about 2 to 4 days. But now Airbus has challenged, Qantas CEO Alan Joyce has challenged Airbus and Boeing as to building an aircraft that's going to allow them to fly directly between Sydney and London, which is going to be like a 20-hour flight. It's called the Kangaroo Route, which links Australia and UK directly, but Sydney and London to be specific. It's not especially the Perth to London flight does count on it. Doesn't exactly count, but yeah, the cheapest flight I've traveled in has to be Mumbai, Delhi, Rishabh. Commercial space travel, yes, I do. I'm loving the idea of SpaceX and how. Okay, bye, Rishabh. The idea of SpaceX seems amazing, but I don't exactly have, an answer as to why, like how long this will take, what will be the results, what's gonna happen. I'm not. What's the furthest flight from Saigon? London. The longest flight from Saigon is London, which takes about 13 hours. It's operated by Vietnam Airlines. Ashutosh, Scoot. I think Scoot's a ridiculous airline. I haven't traveled Scoot, but as far as I've heard the reviews, I mean, there's no point in having a low-cost carrier based in Singapore, right? Because Singapore is just an expensive place to operate to. But then you want to go ultra, you want to go low cost. That's not exactly possible. See, budget airlines, we just had an incident. That's why I had to delay. That's why I had to delay the stream. We just had a very bad incident regarding. Welcome, Desha. Guys, I'm gonna extend this to 15 more minutes. All right. I'm gonna go till 45 minutes. It's 30 minutes now. All right. Scoot seems like an okay. Scoot seems like a Bai. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I can't read Korean. But I think Scoot's like a ridiculous airline, I think. Oh, Peter, I'm sorry, dude. Bye, Peter. Scoot's alright. I don't feel very good for Scoot. Scoot's is ridiculous. Scoot's Biz looks amazing, the business class, but they operate 787s too across. So not exactly. Um, what? Which song, Johan? What are you talking about? Scoot for life. Ulysses, if you've traveled in Scoot and you love it, good for you. But I haven't traveled in it, so I'm just gonna say it's a bad airline because as far as I've heard the reviews, really small leg space, bad quality. The only song from him, Yawan. But yeah, I think Scoot's just based on a ridiculous. I feel sometimes. Uh, Yawan, I'm not gonna answer your question. All right. So I wanted to let you on a small update, um, which was God, I forgot, Johan. Yes, the Perth to London flight. My God, you guys. So QF9 recently. So the new Qantas flight, which operates from Melbourne to London via Perth, is now the second longest flight in the world, known as QF9 and QF10. It's one of the major steps towards the kangaroo route, which is based on Australia linking Sydney and London with the direct flight nonstop, with a full payload. I'm expecting. So this one operates from London to Perth, Perth to London. Qantas 787. It's an amazing looking aircraft. Qantas isn't exactly sure about it, but they did release a report and they said that the demand for this flight is much more than what they expected it to be, and it seems like they're gonna have to start operating it much more frequently than they're operating it right now, or maybe start another flight that connects Perth and London. Qantas is an amazing airline, I would say. In terms of the business class, the product that they're offering, um, but in terms of the business class product that they're offering on their new 787 to London, it just looks amazing and staggered configurations, direct aisle access. I mean, it's an amazing. They even have throne seats. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that flight being successful, and maybe someday Ho Chi Minh City getting linked by a long flight. Johan, I'm not putting on the song, alright? This isn't what the stream is for. You can leave if you want to do this. You can leave, alright? I'm not gonna make you the moderator either. Alright? My live stream, I choose what I want to play and what I don't. Ashutosh, there have been quite a few cases where this live stream has just turned into rubbish, and I don't want this to happen again, alright? I love doing the live stream. I love chatting with you guys, but not about all this bullshit. No. 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 You want me to cut off the live stream? Ashutosh, I'm supposed to be concentrating on you guys. Alright? I'm supposed to be concentrating on you guys and answering your questions, not doing this nonsense. Alright? I would love to play a song. I love listening to songs, alright? I'm not gonna do this though. Sorry. Calm down, Johan. Not gonna happen. Another thing that I wanted to let you guys in on was my channel has been reestablished. I'm trying to I put back my videos. I'm gonna be releasing a new one, but you wear headphones, but at least give us a background music. I wear headphones so that I know what I'm talking about. I can hear feedback. And I don't want them to listen out loud too, alright? That's why I put on the headphones, so that my voice is low. The mic is right next to me. So I'm gonna be putting on more videos soon. So I normally record them over the weekend and then release them by. Why don't you play background music? Because it's a stupid idea, Ashutosh. Alright? No. Alright? I'm in the room. The noise is gonna go outside. The SR-71. Thank you, Yohan, for asking a related question. Yohan, the SR-71 looks amazing, alright? It just looks so sleek. Mach 3. Mach 3, more than Mach 3. Yeah, it's a really nice plane, but it's a military Air Force kind of aircraft. So not exactly my cup of tea. But yeah, I do love it, dude. It looks amazing. It's one of the best one. It flies at a much higher altitude than anything else. Can I make paper airplanes? I'm gonna throw this at you, Ashu, when I meet you. I wanted to let you guys know, I'll be putting back new videos every, what's my favorite cup of tea? Indian tea, alright, Euless? My favorite, oh my god, I forgot. Alright, I wanted to let you guys know that, I'm gonna be traveling to Dallas, so that's gonna be like a nice little trip, where so it's going to be from here to Hong Kong on Cathay. It's going to be 6 o'clock morning flight, and then from Cathay on to Dallas on a 16-hour flight with American. So I'm going to be reviewing those flights. That's going to be my first major milestone. I want to hit us 100 subscribers till then. I'm going to be doing some plane spotting at Dallas Airport, which is one of the biggest airports in the world. It has like, what, 5 or 6 terminals, one being solely for American Airlines. It's going to be a really nice flight. I'm really looking forward to flying to US so that I'm able to review those flights and I'm able to hit my target, which is 100 subscribers for now. You guys have about 7 more minutes. What about the Flying Bird? The Flying Bird was a good idea. It flew from St. Petersburg to Tampa. It was a really nice idea. It was one of those things that brought about the innovation. The big step to say. The one that took the leap. So the one that took the big leap and went on to revolutionize the air travel industry. Wow, there were like 15 people watching. Dropped to 6. Yay. So yeah, 7 people watching. Do you think war helped innovation in aviation? Yes, it was actually the war that helped the innovation in aviation. Because after World War One and Two, after World War One and Two, there were a lot of military aircraft that weren't being put to use now because the war was over, but then they converted that into one of the first world famous, for an aviation geek. It would be the DC-3. They converted it into that. They converted it to a commercial aircraft. They made more and more revolutionizing, pressurizing the cabin, putting in nice windows. Jet engines came about by the Constellation, the Lockheed Constellation. And yeah, it was a pretty interesting one. It was a pretty interesting one, though. The Lockheed Constellation and the Boeing 707, which were like one of the original, the OG to say. That's why. You guys have 5 minutes left, guys. I'm gonna go off in 5 minutes. So if you guys can you guys let me know if you have any summer plans or spring break plans? I can help you book some nice tickets. especially you, Ashutosh, if you're watching. So just email me your contact me with your destination and the dates, number of people traveling, of course. And if you have any frequent flyer or airline memberships, um, why, Euless? Why are you going? Why you gotta go, man? Why you gotta do this to me? Um, so, yeah. Can you help? Did you eat a dinner? Alright, enjoy, Euless. Enjoy your dinner, Euless. Made it to the stream, boys. 4 minutes left, Sam. 4 minutes. That's all you got. Ho Chi Minh City to Hawaii. I'm gonna do this. Yohan, can you send me the dates? Dates of travel? Can you send me the dates of travel real quick? Who's League Player 123 Salty? Hello? Tomorrow? Alright, you said it. When do you want to come back? See you next Sunday, alright? Ooh, it's not cheap. Well, guess what? You got some bad news. Hello from Luxembourg. Hello. Who is this though? Why do I feel like I know you? Yohan, it's gonna be per person. It's gonna cost you 1,040 US dollars. I use Google Flights, Isaiah. Google Flights and FlightAware, actually. I use both of them and then link them both together to find the best combination. So it costs like $140, but there's a stop for 14 and a half hours in... Oh, hey, Isaiah. I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you in the photo. There's a 14 and a half hour stop in Tokyo, in Haneda Airport. But then if you wanted like a cheap, smaller connection, you could fly for 1,800 USD via Korea, or you could fly on ANA for 1,900 USD. So yeah. Oh. Who's League Player 123? I mean, my name is Alexandra. Oh, hello, Alexandra. I mean, how do you not make a connection? Make the connection? What do you mean, how did you not make the connection? I make the connection using FlightAware and Google Flights. FlightAware tells me what are the best times to travel. For example, it shows me the flight combinations that I can take to with only one stop, and then Google Flight shows me the prices for those kind of connections. So it helps me link both of them and then find the best option. You know, maybe it takes off in the morning and then lands in the morning. That allows you to sleep through the flight, get rested, and then wake up fresh and ready to take on Hawaii. I live in Vietnam, but I'm originally from India. Guys, you have 1 minute left, so I'm just going to conclude this. So, to conclude, thanks a lot for everybody who joined. For those of you who still haven't watched other videos, hello, Maria Cutelli. See, I have to go have dinner, alright? It's 8:43. I gotta go have dinner. I'm gonna be doing, I might do another... Julia, you came too late! Alright? Sam, no. Marissa just came to watch. I can't stay. Alright, I'll stay. 15 minutes. That's all. 15 minutes. That's all. Alright? So, for those of you who just joined, people from Marissa, alright? For people from Marissa who are watching, thanks a lot for joining in. And of course, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And watch other videos if you want to get more info. You can contact me on social media or comment below on YouTube. If you want to get some nice flight tickets, I can help you with that. You don't have to pay me anything. What? Maria could tell you, what do you mean? All right, so if you want to get a nice flight ticket, you can contact me anytime. I'll be there to reply to your comments. Hey, I'm planning to go to Brazil. Yeah, Sam, thank you for saying that. Yeah, go ahead. All right, this coming Wednesday. All right, and um, league player? Can you tell me when are you going to be coming back? League player, assuming that you're going to be traveling to Rio or Sao Paulo. Wait, let me just put that into. So, Rio or Sao Paulo. Let me just check the flight tickets for you. This coming Wednesday. All right, sorry, Alexandra. And when are you going to be coming back, Alexandra? But I plan to stay until the next month. Can you give me like an estimate date so that I can put it into Google Flights and see? So, assuming that you're going to be traveling to Rio or Sao Paulo, you might want to get some yellow fever. You might want to get some yellow fever as well. Yellow fever vaccinations, maybe May 19th. All right, there the dates go in. It's expensive to travel to Rio or Sao Paulo, but the best connections that you're gonna have are Emirates. It costs like 2,100 USD. There's Turkish Airlines, which costs 2,800 USD. You have an option of going via Hanoi and then from Dubai, which costs like 2,150. Yeah, it's showing some really nice, but it's really expensive. So I would say you should go for the Emirates connection. Sam, I'm the expert. All right. I use FlightAware at the same time. I linked them both to find the best connection. All right. Maybe you can do that. Maybe you can't. I'm the expert. All right. So I would say go for the Emirates deal, Alexandra, because Emirates seems like a really cheap deal. But there's also Air France, which is also a nice idea. Air France is offering 3,200 per person, though this is a per person round trip ticket. So, traveling to South America can be expensive from here. So I would say go for Emirates or Air France or Turkish because they offer one of the best qualities, one of the best quality services as far as I've heard. But of course, it's up to your choice on what you want to book on, depending on what kind of frequent flyer memberships you have. For others who are watching at Marissa, where did you guys go? Julia, Maria, Sam, where did you guys disappear? You're most welcome, Alexandra. You can contact me anytime if you need any more suggestions or any more flight prices. I can help you. Hey, Luca, thanks all for joining. Sam Cutelli, I need your help. What the hell's going on with Maria, Sam? And first of all, who is she? All right. There's gonna be there's an important news for those of you who are traveling to U.S. over the spring break. Sam, that's up to you. That's up to your discretion. All right. If you're gonna be traveling to U.S. in the spring break, that's starting since Wednesday. There might be a problem for your flights because American Airlines have lost their right to fly over Russian airspace. So there's some tensions going on, especially between U.S. and Russia. That's political. Um, that's political though. But of course, so they've lost their they've lost their right to fly over Russian airspace, and they still have to be renewed. So that's why. What are you apologizing for? India is an amazing place to be, Alexander. You should go there sometime. It's really cheap to get there, and for anybody who lives outside of India, India is a really, really, really cheap place to visit. Of course, not exactly. Sean Gomes, like Mumbai is an amazing place. I was born there, so I can help you. I can guide you through Mumbai anytime. Sam, that would see. I don't disagree with that, but I don't agree with that either. Now India is a much better and growing country. So that's not exactly Sam. That's not exactly true or false either. But yeah, you should go there sometime because it's an amazing place to be. Aren't there monkeys everywhere? No, Yawan, that's racist. No, that's only on the mountains. But Sam, I wouldn't disagree with you either. Um, Yawan, you can assume as many things. That's actually racism, Sam. I do agree. Yawan, all right. So, but yeah, it's a good place to be. You should go there sometime because it's really cheap to go there, and also like the beauty. The government now, which has been there for the last 4 years, has done some amazing jobs in increasing and into tapping. Sam, help me, please, again. Um, uh, tapping into tapping into the tourism industry. So a lot of flights are going to be starting. So Vietjet is going to be starting a flight from Ho Chi Minh City to Delhi, and then you can connect on to Mumbai. But the best recommendation would be fly either via Bangkok, Malaysia, Bangkok KL or Singapore. They have one of the best connection options. Or you can fly via Dubai, if you have some nice offers going on. But yeah, that's some really good ideas. You should go there. See, Alexandra and Maria, I'm not answering to your question. Sam, I'm not answering that either. Aditya, thanks a lot for joining. Guys, you have about 7 minutes. Johan, it's all right, dude. See, I'm not getting mad, but uh, I'm not getting mad, but that was kind of racist, dude. It's all right. I can understand. Picture outside of India isn't exactly best, but but um but if you go there you realize what a beautiful country it is, and it's something that should be on everybody's bucket list, going to India, seeing the Taj Mahal, going to Red Fort, having street food, maybe not street food, if you guys have a sensitive stomach. But yeah, trying out the food. Everybody loves Indian food. Trying out the local cuisine because every region has its own, different culture, different experiences, different places to visit, different food. But yeah, it's a really nice place to be, and then there's a lot of connections to India. Vietnam's a good place to be though. For example, I'm gonna talk about something that's much more closer to home, closer to me. I moved to Vietnam, and that's when I realized I love, love, love traveling. Vietnam is what moving to Vietnam and joining Ishmake is what helped me bring about this channel, bring about my passion for this. um, bring about my passion for airplanes. Ishmake is actually my school's name, International School Ho Chi Minh City. But when I joined this, I realized that I have the potential to do some public talking. Um, do public talking, set up myself on such a public platform, and then spread the knowledge that I have, and then also help others, because that's what gives me satisfaction when you guys later on tell me that I saved you like $200, let's say, on a flight ticket, by helping you get a car deal or maybe frequent flyer points, or maybe you got upgraded to business and I helped you book the ticket. That's what motivates me to keep going and helping you guys out, because when I hear that, that you got um when you got cheaper tickets, and that's because of me. That's what makes me happy, and I'm like, yes, this is what I want to keep doing. I want to keep helping people regarding travel, because there's a lot of mistakes that people make while booking tickets, and I want to help people avoid that. Ishmik is an amazing place. They've empowered me so much onto in bringing out this channel, bringing about myself, my passion for this. Um, but to be honest, I haven't. To be honest, I haven't. I hadn't. I would have never thought of bringing about a YouTube channel. Oh crap! I would have never thought of starting a YouTube channel unless it wasn't for Ishmik and bringing about my personal choices. Putting my passion, um, putting my passion right up front. Yeah. So it's a pretty interesting industry to say. That's that like Ishmael empowered me to go into to the at the current moment. My plans are I wanna do business management, and I wanna get into Emirates University, Emirates Aviation University in Dubai, because it's an amazing place. Dubai is an amazing place, and Emirates being such a huge airline, they allow you to grow personally. They allow you to move on. They allow you to travel. I know. Airline job doesn't seem like much of a dream, but the way Emirates has impressed me with the first time I flew with them. Emirates has just been like, okay, I want to work for them. Um, I haven't ever had I haven't ever had a bad experience on Emirates. I've been on 4 flights with Emirates, and I've had the most amazing experiences. They're world's best economy class that I've been into. Um, one of the most extensive in-flight entertainment system, which is ICE, very well known information communication entertainment. They're one of the best economy class seats. Really amazing staff. They're so polite, so nice. The business class service is just amazing. I've been in it, and oh my god, it was the most amazing experience I've ever had. Uh, uh, no, I've never been on Qatar Airways, Sam. That's because I haven't traveled outside of Asia much. I've only been to Europe once, which was to London, but then back then I flew Air India, and then once I flew to US, which I flew British and American, and I've flown Spirit. But I still have to try Qatar Airways. We were hoping to book Qatar if we were going to Dallas, but the connection time was like 10 hours, so we didn't want to sit. I know I've heard about Qatar, and Qatar. It's like Emirates and Qatar are like neck to neck to say, and and Etihad being kind of like a lower level. But yeah, I feel like Qatar is a great option. We would have taken it if it wasn't for a 10-hour connection. Um, not answering that. Not answering that, Alexandra. I'm sorry. This isn't. All right, 1 minute left. I'm just gonna finish up. So thanks a lot for everybody who joined. Thanks a lot to everybody who joined, even and Marissa. I know it might have been tough for you guys to join in the stream, but everybody who still hasn't subscribed to my channel, thanks a lot. For those who have already done, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, please, 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 guys. I want to hit 100. Maria, it's already been 1 hour. All right. Thanks a lot, Sam. That means a lot to me. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and of course, keep coming back. Keep coming back to my channel and keep watching my videos. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. I'll be posting about it on all over my social media, so don't worry about missing it. See you guys.